Now, in your book, you talk about the two sides of entrepreneurship, encouragement to build and empowerment to destroy. Can you share an example of this mindset from our American past and from today?
Well, sure. Throughout American history, there have been upstarts that have come into the market. They've rallied and innovated and challenged incumbents, and then they become big players. And then suddenly, when they're there, they take on the mantle of the powerful incumbent. And that has been the sort of the recurring story of companies all the time. And even whether you look at the big tech companies today, Google started out do no evil. They were very rebellious, and now they're one of the handful of largest companies in the world, and people view them as powerful incumbents that are actually trying to squelch rebellion. But that goes back historically. I mean, when you look at the late 19th century. In the 1860s and 70s, there were these upstart companies that were taking advantage of the railroads and innovating using mass market and other techniques. And whether it was, the meat packing companies that would disrupt the local butchers, or whether it was the sewing machine company Singer that would create a more systemized way to empower people to do sewing. Those were innovators that were driving productivity throughout the economy, but they were disrupting a lot of local players. And we allowed that to happen. But then eventually, over time, as they got big, antitrust and other regulatory constructs came in to try to limit that. But it was very much the story of building, but also disrupting at the same time. And that's not easy. Countries around the world are being more and more focused on entrepreneurship. Well, creating new industries and creating new technologies is actually the easy part. The hard part is doing it when it's going to disrupt established companies and big established powerful companies with a lot of employees. And that's a trickier thing to do. And I'm curious to see how many of these other countries are going to adjust to that. But we've done a good job here in the United States.